On the floor, getting ready for the game ahead. It's almost that time. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Let's see the stat sheet here for R.J. Barrett.
And looking at his splits, you can see he's taken more of a backseat in their offense in these last 10 games. His usage rate is down, but that's natural. At some point during the season, every player goes through a period of fatigue.
Now we'll look at Memphis's starting group. We've got Jaren Jackson. Morant is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Edey. And it's Jackson in at the 3 spot. And for Toronto, Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. The guard set is Quickly and Barrett. And it's Ingram in at the small forward. RJ, kind of a lopsided matchup tonight in some regards, but everyone loves an underdog.
Yeah, let's not forget, this is the NBA. Anything can happen, and even lower-ranked teams are elite. We could still have a real contest on our hands tonight.
Now, here's Barrett. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
The energy Barrett plays what puts defenders on their heels. He's really good at forcing the opposition's hand.
The Raptors shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Greg, no one questions the Grizzlies' talent. The challenge has always been availability.
Yeah, whether it's been injuries or suspensions, it's hard to get into a rhythm when you're missing key players. But when they're all on the floor, Kevin, they can beat anyone.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Barrett against Caldwell-Pope. Floats it up there for Morant. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
Ingram against Jackson. Ingram kicks to Barrett. Just 5 on the clock. The Raptors need to get a shot up. And here's Barnes for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Quickly against Morant. Outside Jackson. Here he goes. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, 6'11 players are not supposed to move like Jaren Jackson Jr. He is different.
Quickly with it. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Pirtle with a screen on Morant. Quickly the pass to Pirtle. He gets it in there.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Caldwell-Pope following the score by Jakob Pirtle. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's his first foul. Jackson looking it over. Pass to Edey. Morant outside. Shot clock at 6. Over quickly and all around the rim that time before dropping in. Morant's got his second bucket. And it's the Raptors ball. Trailing by 2. Quickly up top. Pirtle kicks to Barnes. There's the drive. Edey with the rebound. Grizzlies have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Morant against Quickly. Jackson in the corner. Drills it from outside. Jackson's got 5 now.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. In the second half of February now, the power rankings have lots of statistical analysis to pull from. You look at the Rockets. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
Well, I think for the Grizzlies,
they're sort of cemented in this spot right now. Playing decent basketball, but not quite well enough to make up any ground and get into that next tier.
Barnes against Jackson. Now here's Ingram. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game.
You don't win Defensive Player of the Year unless you're extremely disrupted. Jackson was all over that.
It's stolen by Barrett. And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way. And it's quickly missing.
really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Barrett with a screen on Morant. A 3 from Quickly. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who had a chance to catch up with head coach Darko Rajakovic. David.
Of course, Ja Morant's named first and foremost, so I asked him about the strategy. He said try to plug every defensive hole we see. I know if we give Morant any space, he'll try and slice right through us, so we can't have any cracks in the armor. A tall order for the defense against the unstoppable Morant. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And here is Barnes following the 3 from Jaren Jackson. Raptors moving the ball around. Jackson against Ingram. It's tipped. Pirtle kicks to Barnes. Drills the three-pointer.
Short corner, but not an easy corner. Barnes knocking that one down.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 4-point game. Pass to Edey. On the wing, Jackson. Jackson against Ingram. Lock at 6. Jackson misses. Toronto's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And he makes that one. Barnes has got 5 now.
And right where he wants to be. It's so dangerous letting Barnes get inside like that.
For Memphis, they've gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. To the middle. Here's Edey. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. All-Star break is right around the corner, Richard. How excited are you for the festivities? I hope as excited as I am.
Oh, I'm very excited, Kevin. These contests are going to be huge this year. I can just tell. And I'm also excited to see the players just relax a little bit.
Grady Diggs checked in for Brandon Ingram. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Wells is checked in. For the Raptors, their last game, a loss to New York. Here's Barnes. He has 5. Pass to Dick. Right side, Barrett. It's deflected. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Caldwell Pope. It's rebounded by Quickly. The Raptors have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Barrett, wide open, he fires. And the Raptors miss again. Memphis leading. Now Caldwell Pope. No scoring in this one. Pass to Morant. Now Wells, the three. And they get it back. Outside for Jackson. Morant outside. Now Wells shoots the three. It's rebounded by Quickly. Onside, Barrett. Crafty move. And Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intentions.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
And here's a look at some numbers for Morant. The past month has been surreal. Putting up about 24 points per, 9 assists, and 4 rebounds. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
Inside, Edey, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And it's so difficult to defend Morant in a pick and roll because not only can he get his own, but he can also create passing angles in very tight spaces.
The Raptors have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Greg, with how explosive John Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Dick with it, now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Offensive rebound, out to Barrett. From outside, off the mark.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Caldwell Pope outside. And a miss there on the triple. Toronto trailing. In the corner, Barrett with it. Connects from three-point range. Barrett's got 7.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Morant against Quickly. Now here's Morant. He's guarded closely. Here's Pirtle. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And it's a 4-point Raptor lead. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Toronto.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Closer in, look, let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
And it's the Raptors' ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Quickly the pass to Barnes. The three-pointer, no good.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Pass to Edey. Morant against Quickly. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Toronto grabs the miss. Quickly's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Barrett, no good.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Jackson against Barnes. Here's Morant. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds in this game. Dick wide open. And the Raptors miss again.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Caldwell Pope finds Morant. Pass to Edey. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Drains the three-pointer. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
Timeout.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And some changes here for the Raptors. Chris Boucher's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Ingram comes in for Scotty Barnes. And it's Walter in for R.J. Barrett. Memphis also making some changes. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Edey. Gigi Jackson comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Pippen subbed in for Morant. Dick with it. He has yet to score. Here's Walter. Oh, good on the triple. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Memphis. Jackson a screen on quickly. Clark outside. 6 on the shot clock. Ingram with the steal. Here's quickly. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, easy call.
With every passing season, Quickly's role seems to expand.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's had to prove himself over and over. And now that he has, I don't think you find nearly as many doubters as he had when he first came into the league.
And the first one drops. And the defense of this Raptors team, Greg, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
And quickly drops them both. 1:41 left in the first quarter of the game. Quickly against Pippen. Clark outside. Back to Pippen. Stolen by Quickly. Ingram right side. Back to Quickly. Drives to the hoop. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Dick. Hasn't made one yet. Yep, that one goes.
So much balance when Dick's in the air. Always able to square his chest and make a confident stroke.
Pippen against Quickly. It's Pippen with the drive. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Memphis shooting their first free throws of the game.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the first. He lobs it up, and the dunk by Boucher.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. And here's Pippen. Jackson a screen on quickly. Pippen kicks to Clark. To the paint. Here's Jackson.
He's become a dependable scorer. This man, Jaren Jackson Jr., he's averaged double digits over the course of his early career.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That one falls for Jackson. And Toronto making a change here. Abaji's checked in. Both free throws good from Jackson.
Some big guys struggle at the line. Not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Here's Dick, guarded by Jackson. Now Dick. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Just 4 to shoot. And that one, good. Boucher's got his second basket of the night.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Raptors lead by 2. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle is so important. They've been sharp so far, and it's showing up on the scoreboard.
Memphis has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. We've got Walter. Brandon Ingram's out there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Dick. And it's Shed in at point guard. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Ingram outside. Uncovered. Jerome with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And Greg, you talk about toughness, a compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
And Wells, no good on that one. And for the Raptors, they're shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Pass to Shed. Ingram with it. Over Jackson. And here's Boucher. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Boucher's got 6.
Draw them in and kick it out. Great execution to open up an easy look from outside.
Pippen feeling it out a bit. Offensive rebound. Here's Jackson. Pass to Clark. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And this is what the coaching staff loves when they watch Clark, wanting to improve his shooting off the catch.
For Toronto, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Now Ingram. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Boucher. Toronto working the ball around now. Shot clock at 5. A 3 ball. The Grizzlies pull it in. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Not just forcing mistakes, but converting them into buckets on the other end. Great controlled aggression from their D in that game.
Pass to Dick. Jerome with the rebound. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Memphis. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Snatched up. Toronto trailing. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. That one falls.
Gotta love the control Ingram has with the basketball.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
And now a quick review at the numbers for Wells. He's right around 9 points a night, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
And that's what you need from some guys on the team. Not everyone can be an all-star. You need glue guys to find that success too.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Now, here's Pippen. Pass to Clark to the inside. Jackson misses. The Raptors have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Pippen outside. Now here's Jackson. He's tightly guarded. Low block shot on the way. Abaji pulls it in.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Mark said, "I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me." Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Now here's Pippen, guarded closely. Jackson. Miss number 6 for him. He's made 2 of his 8 attempts. Abaji, the pass to Mamu Kalishvili. And he comes up with the deuce.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. Pippen outside. Over to the wing. Dick with the steal. Fast break Toronto. Here's Shed. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he's at nearly 90% from the free throw line this season, so having a terrific year.
Shoot 2.
The first one falls, and some changes here for the Grizzlies. Edey comes in for Jackson, and it's Morant in for Ty Jerome. He's off on the second. Here's Morant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Jacoby Walter.
Tough move by Morant, taking the shot and absorbing the foul.
The Grizzlies shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. That's good from Morant. R.J. Morant has always had unquestionable talent. Now it's a question of, can he focus on his game?
And you hope he had his wake-up call. Still one of the most exciting players in the game. His burst and bounce, one of a kind.
Good on both.
And we talk a lot about Morant's athleticism and skill, but what stands out for me is his effort and intensity that he plays with.
Pass to Walter. Raptors moving the ball around. Here's Shed, defended by Pippen. 6 to shoot. Birtle sets the pick for Barnes. Knocks down the 3-ball. Barnes has got 8 points.
This is something Barnes needs to keep working on. When he's hitting from 3, this guy is almost unguardable.
Pass to Edey. And here's Morant. Good, nice job down low. 10 points for him.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Toronto leading by 4. Now here's Pirtle. Back to Barnes. Pirtle with a screen on Clark. Here's Barnes. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. And it's Clark in the corner. Pass to Wells. Here's Pippen. Clock is at 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. For Toronto, they have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And you look at Grady Dick's physical gifts, and you see it's all there. Size, length, careful training, and hard work could make him into something special.
Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Caldwell Pope comes in for Pippen. Puts it up from 15. Here's Pirtle. It's rebounded by Memphis. To the paint. Here's Edey. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Here's Quickly. And the Raptors miss again.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Morant passes to Jackson. Out to Morant. Back to Jackson. Fades and shoots. And it's Memphis with another.
Yeah, big night for Jackson so far. Scoring with enthusiasm on that offensive end.
Caldwell Pope against Barrett. Barnes outside. Quickly with it. He has 6. Lets it go from deep. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Jackson passes to Wells. Good D by Barnes. And this is his third trip to the line tonight.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And Memphis making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Raptors leading by 4. Outside, Barrett. Here's Quickly. 14 points from him the last game against New York. Driving in to the middle. Birtle's shot is off.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
And here is Quickly. 7 points in the game. Outside, Barrett. Down low. Dick passes to Pirtle. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. 6 points for Jakob Pirtle.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Morant against Quickly. Inside. It's tipped. Here's Jackson. Morant outside. 4 on the shot clock. Over Quickly. And it's Morant missing. Raptors have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. And there's Dick. That's good on the assist by Barnes. Dick's got the lead up to 7 now for the Raptors. Now Morant. He had 28 points in the win against San Antonio.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assist.
Lots of room. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Quickly's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Dick. Barnes looking around. Barrett the pass to Barnes. And here is Pirtle. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Edey's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Barrett against Morant. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
And if you're wondering what makes Josh so special, it's his ability to take over games all by himself.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Walter, he's checked in for the Raptors. The list of contenders for the three-point contest is really interesting this year. Every one of these guys is capable of going lights out in a setting like that.
Yeah, the field is almost set, and I wouldn't want to have to make a prediction. These are all fantastic shooters. It's just a matter of who gets hot on that day.
You look at Caldwell Pope. He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And the excitement for this year's three-point contest keeps growing as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. Some amazing shooters in line to take part.
Hard to pick a winner out of that group of contenders, but safe to say it's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
He hits both from the stripe.
And Barnes, an all-around threat. A good scorer, aggressive rebounder, solid passer, and more than capable defensively.
Morant, the bounce pass. Here's Edey, defended by Pirtle. And the basket by Jackson.
This brings him to 3 total makes from the arc, with just 1 in this half so far.
Here's Quickly. He's got 7. Pass to Barnes. Back to quickly. Hurdle with a screen on Morant. The shot's good from Quickly. Quickly's got 9.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
1:11 left in the first half of basketball. Jackson in the corner. Pass to Edey. Caldwell Pope with it. Now Morant quickly covering. And it's Morant missing.
Well, okay, I like his aggressiveness, but the defense was waiting on him that time.
Bucket is good. And now it's an 8-point Raptor lead.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
41 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Now here's Morant. He's got 14. It's up a 3. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Quickly with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Hurdle. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
The 3 from Morant. Morant with another miss. And so it's the Toronto Raptors going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Taylor Jenkins is here with us in the second quarter, Coach. Tough sledding at both ends of the floor. How do you fix it?
It hurts our offense when we're not able to get stops and get out and running. So not a good quarter for us. We just got to keep being aggressive defensively, be a little bit more disciplined.
And we'll see if that can pick up as the game continues. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Toronto Raptors.
When contributions off the bench make this big of an impact, it leaves the team feeling good. It's a morale builder, guys, in a good way.
Yeah, and you can see the difference in energy level, the activity level. They've been a step ahead the whole way.
And we've got the playoff picture starting to come into focus now. So let's take a look at the Eastern Conference.
Checking out Toronto, they haven't looked intimidating thus far. The hunger to improve just isn't there. That worries you. I'm starting to feel that this team needs a culture change.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been a clinic out there by Jaren Jackson.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Morant with it. So on the floor for Memphis. Caldwell Pope out there with Morant. Then it's G.G. Jackson. Then it's Jaren Jackson. And it's Edey in at the center. Raptors leading by 10. It's Barrett on the wing. Barnes kicks to Ingram. Five to shoot. Edey with the rebound.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it. And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for R.J. Barrett.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustments.
And so Barrett nails both of them. The Grizzlies trail by 12. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Oh, one thing about Ja, he's determined.
And so quickly we'll bring it up for Toronto. Outside Barrett. Ingram outside from past the arc. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Well, he better buy his teammates dinner tonight because they've covered him for what has been a terrible, absolute terrible shooting display.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. So Morant will go to the free throw line. That one on Jakob Poeltl. And Richard, when it comes to Jaren Jackson, there's a lot to appreciate. My goodness.
Oh, I love that he can guard 1 through 5. Really a modern defensive NBA big man. He can go back to the basket or he can face up. He doesn't need the ball to make a huge impact. In an era where so many point guards are 3-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes. Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Outside for Jackson and stolen by Barnes. Pass to quickly. Now here's Barrett. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Barrett the pass to Barnes. Edey with the rebound.
Is it possible to rest too much? Because he hasn't been able to get into a groove since coming back in.
The kick out to Barnes. Sinks the triple. Barnes has got 15 points.
A much-needed bucket after clanking their first 4 shots.
Caldwell Pope outside. Jackson down low. Barnes on him. Jackson misses. Toronto leading by 10. Here's Ingram. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got his 3rd assist on the night. We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants to talk to his guys.
Here to check out some of the stats for Jackson. And he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
And he deserves credit for knocking down such a high percentage of his free throws. It's not a glamour part of the game, but incredibly important nonetheless. The Grizzlies trail by 12, and with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, with the Grizzlies' injuries last season, there was a lot put on Jaren Jackson Jr.'s plate. Coach Taylor Jenkins says he loves the challenge and the growth opportunity. Jackson said, "You always work on everything. You work on your game because you love it. And if you get a chance to use it, great." Kevin, back to you.
And he's always working on his game. All right, David, we thank you for that report. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Here's Morant. Toronto grabs the miss. It's Barrett on the wing. They get it back. Barnes finds quickly. And again, Toronto no luck. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Here's Jackson driving the lane. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
With those long strides, Jackson Jr. eats up the ground in a hurry.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. It's Ingram on the wing. Over Jackson. And good. He got the English that time as it falls. Ingram's got the lead up to 12 now for the Raptors. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Morant against Quickly. Left side Jackson. Caldwell Pope outside. And stolen by Barnes. Fast break Toronto. Pass to Ingram. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Ingram's got 8 points. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Raptors.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
And the second free throw, good. Here's Quickly. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Pirtle. Takes it inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The moment Pirtle gets the ball around the hoop, he is so tough to stop.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. He hits one, then this is the second attempt from the free throw line. Here's Morant. Takes it off the glass. Morant's got 22 points.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Raptors leading by 12. Barrett the pass to Barnes. Back to Barrett. Pass to Quickly. Now Ingram. Fires for 3. Good on the triple. Ingram's got 9 points in the quarter.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Outside Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Cans it from downtown. Jackson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, becoming better at setting up his teammates, and KCP delivers that pass on target.
Pass to Barrett. Back to Quickly. Pirtle sets the pick for Quickly. Kept alive. A second chance effort. Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. They get it back, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. They shoot again, and it's Ingram missing.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Jackson, a screen on Pirtle. Outside Jackson. Pirtle with the steal. To the middle. Here's Ingram. And the rejection by Jackson. Jackson drives in.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Grizzlies have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight. 7 for 10. And that one misses. Walter, he's checked in for Toronto. Dick comes in for R.J. Barrett. Memphis also making some changes. Wells comes in for Caldwell Pope, and Pippen subbed in for Morant. And he sinks the second. And the Raptors with the ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Pass to quickly. Back to Ingram. Over Jackson. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Ingram's got 11 in the second half.
And the whole court is open for Ingram. He's got the accuracy to hit that from mid-range.
Outside Jackson. Outside Jackson. Toronto grabs the miss. Pirtle's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
It's Pippen with the drive. Well, in terms of rebounding over the last 10 games, these are the rookies that have been head and shoulders above the rest. Well, you look at Edey, no doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game.
He's brought that physicality. I mean, given a chance to contribute, he's shown that he can battle inside with the best of them.
Jerome, he's checked in for Memphis. And both free throws good for Pippen. Toronto leading by 11. And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at Memphis. Right now they've compiled the 6th best record in the conference.
And I think for Memphis, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
But it's something we expected. This team was built to compete with anyone.
Pass to Shed. Dick with it. Fires from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. Dick's got 9 points.
And whenever Dick is getting a pass, if he has any chance to get off a clean jumper, you know it's going up.
Here's Edey, down low. Here's Jackson. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Here's Shed. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Screen by Pirtle. And it's Shed missing. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Here's Pippen. To the inside. Wells in the corner. Memphis moving it around. Jerome, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Pass to Wells. Walter pulls it in. Chris Boucher's checked in for Pirtle. And Memphis also making a switch. Clark, he's checked in for Edey. Raptors leading by 13. Here's Shed. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a quick look at how the Grizzlies' schedule is shaping up. On Saturday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then on Tuesday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
And he makes the first. And he can't hit the second. Well, a lot of former NBA players have a hard time, RJ, giving credit to current NBA stars. Why do you think that is?
I think so quickly we don't hold next generation to the same standard as prior generations. I don't get into all of that stuff about who is better and who is greater. I just focus on the growth of the game. Just muscling it home from there. Jackson is no stranger to having to work over strong defense.
Raptors leading by 12. Here's Shed. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Brandon Clark.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. Outside Jackson. The jump hook. And he gets the bucket. Jackson's got 25 points.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
And there's the call on Ty Jerome. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Good on both. Here's Pippen. Pass to Jerome. To the paint. Here's Jackson. Abaji pulls it in. Raptors leading by 13. Here's Shed. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. First one falls for him.
Well, he's been at the line so often tonight, but only just now is he starting to look comfortable.
Santi Aldama's checked in for the Grizzlies. Vince Williams comes in for Jerome. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Grizzlies trail by 15. Williams passes to Aldama. 1:36 left to play in the third. Over in the corner, Williams from deep. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game. Raptors leading by 12. Here's Shed. He has 5. No one near Boucher as he lets it go. A three-pointer off the mark. Williams in the post. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Williams has got 5 points now this quarter.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Here's Shed. Pass to Boucher. Here's Shed. Defended by Pippen. Shed, that's good. There's 48 seconds left in the third. And here is Williams. He's got 5. Now Clark. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
30 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Shed, guarded by Pippen. Pass to Dick. The tray. Offensive rebound. Here's Walter. And it's off from three-point range. Now Wells. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. And so it's Toronto going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. And we'll be back with you shortly. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. We've got Grady Dick. It's Boucher out there with Walter. And it's Abaji in at the 4 slot. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Here's Shed, guarded by Pippen. Pass to Abaji. There's the triple. Grizzlies with the rebound. Now, here's Pippen. And it's Clark in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Clark's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Memphis. Toronto shooting around 41% on the night. Pass to Abaji. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Pippen, the pass to Clark. And it's good, 2 points. Clark's got 5 points now this quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Shed, guarded by Pippen. To the inside. It's stolen by Aldama. And now, here's Pippen with the fast break chance. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Shoot 2.
Free throw good from Aldama. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Jerome is checked in. And so he's able to get one of two. Raptors leading by 7. From the arc, Aldama with the rebound. Aldama's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Jerome. It's rebounded by Dick. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. To the left wing. Here's Abaji. Defended by Pippen. Abaji, the pass to Dick. 4 on the clock. Here's Boucher. And the rejection by Clark. Pippen outside. Here's Jerome. Dick defending. Memphis moving that ball around. Pass to Jerome. And again, Memphis no good.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Here's Shed. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here, and we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Boucher sets a screen for Dick. Lets it fly. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Wells has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Fires at the elbow. Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Shed. Cans the 12-footer. And the Raptors lead by 9.
Okay, that's on the defense. You got to show more fight if you want to stop him.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. And Aldama has it in the corner. Pass to Jerome. Lets the 3 fly. Drains it from beyond the arc. Aldama's got 4 this quarter.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Boucher with a screen on Pippen. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
After a perfect first half in terms of ball control, the cracks have started to show. And now they're looking more and more vulnerable.
Ja Morant, he's checked in for Ty Jerome. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Pass to Wells. All sorts of time. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Pippen's got 5 assists in the game. Here's Shed. Defended by Pippen. Barnes outside. Dick with it. The kick out to Barnes. Buries it from 3-point range.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Pippen with it. Down low. From outside the arc. That shot off. Raptors leading by 7. Lets it go with the 3. It's Clark with the rebound.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
And it's Morant missing. Toronto's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. Here's Shed, guarded by Morant. And that one's good, Barnes. Barnes has got 20 points.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Morant reaches to Wells. Pass to Aldama. Inside. shed. Here's Mobo, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And here's Pippen. To the middle. Here's Aldama. And Aldama slams it in.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes, GA. He had a terrific rookie year, as we know. His second year may have fallen off a little bit.
Yeah, it was a bit stagnant for Scotty, but man, he had a monster third year, making his first All-Star game. The playmaking of Barnes especially took a leap.
So both teams changing it up here. Barnes hits them both. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Now Morant. Pass to Jackson. And Barnes sends it back.
Oh, tremendous defense there from Barnes. That 7'2" wingspan coming in handy.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Jackson drives in. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Good on the three-point shot.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Barnes kicks to Pirtle. Now, here's quickly. Ingram finds Pirtle. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Now, that could be a major moment in this game. Just when we thought this contest might be over, a steal, a fast break, and it's hold everything time.
Toronto leading by 6. Quickly with it. Ingram outside. Five on the clock. That's tipped. Barnes against Jackson. Now here's Morant. Defense is right there. Toronto's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Good on the triple. And the Raptors lead by 9.
As a playmaker, Barrett has improved his vision, plays with a good recognition, and been very unselfish.
For Memphis, they've gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Pass to Jackson. Morant outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
From his first day in the league, opponents are going to make him earn it at the line. And look, Morant, he'll give him an easy look.
Both free throws good from Morant. And here are the Raptors now. They lead by 7. Barrett against Caldwell Pope. Barrett kicks to quickly. Pass to Barnes. Barrett inside the three-point line. It's rebounded by Memphis. Outside Jackson. Back to Jackson. Caldwell Pope with it. Barrett covering. Caldwell Pope passes to Jackson. And he's good on the 3-ball. Jackson's got 28 points for the game.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Raptors leading by 4. Outside Barrett. Back to quickly. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. And it's good off the back rim and in. Ingram's got 13 points in the second half. The Grizzlies have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Caldwell Pope outside. It's stolen by Barrett. Faster quickly. Back to Barrett. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Caldwell Pope.
And at 6'7", Barrett with terrific positional size, which allows him to create problems for defenders down low.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Barrett nails both of them. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. Caldwell Pope outside. It's deflected and stolen by Barnes. Oh, and here comes Barnes all alone. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And he's become a solid two-way threat. I love watching Barnes grab the steal there and finishing on the other end.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. Coach not happy with the team. He told them, come on, we have to value the basketball. We're just giving it away. We'll see if they listen. Guys.
Thank you, David. Morant reaches to Caldwell Pope, and it's in there. 8 points for Kentavious Caldwell Pope.
And part of an overall effort for Kentavious going for higher percentage shots. For that time working inside.
Ingram. Ja Morant with the rebound. Morant's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Caldwell Pope kicks to Jackson. Pass to Morant. Ingram with the steal. Drops in the breakaway layup.
Oh, great hands and great hustle there. Ingram making an impact with his defense.
The Grizzlies trail by 10. Morant drives in. Caldwell Pope outside. And Pirtle sends it back. And they're able to recover. Edey gets the bucket.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Here's Barnes. Quickly looking it over. Right side Barrett. Barnes outside. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Morant outside. Pass to Edey. Three-pointer. And it's Ingram with the rebound. And Toronto has possession. 8-point game. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Barrett. Sinks that one from the post.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's presentation on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Scotty Barnes.